Well, Neil, we've often heard on the breakfast show with Vicky and Muriel at BNI. They have the BNI Hour where they talk about business networking. Well, BNI are doing a big gala event. We'll get to that very soon. But one of the members of BNI is joining us here in the studio. She is an interior designer by profession, 20 years of market experience, originally from India, but now she's in Dubai for her 17th year. And she's the co-founder of Creative Lab Interiors, which is an interior fit-out company that executes projects in hospitality, retail, healthcare, commercial sector, and it's described as using skills to combine aesthetics and operational requirements to create harmonious and complete results our clients expect. Sounds good to me. And Chasmi Soni is the expert that's joining us here in the studio. Thanks for coming in. Great to see you here. Great to see you. Hang on, I'll get the right microphone. Thank you.
Hi.
Thank you for coming in. 17 years that you've been in Dubai.
Yes.
20 years experience overall. What was the idea behind starting this company?
So Nirav and I, my business partner, and I often used to feel job after job that what is missing in the industry with the companies is happy clients, happy customers. When people are, they're calling us for designing their space or planning their space, they are also wanting to have some emotion into it. They are going to stay in that place. And that made us feel that, we have to cater to this problem. And we were anyways very passionate about our work. So we thought that we should start something where the core value should be happy clients.
Mm-hmm. So how many happy clients have you served so far?
More than 300.
Wow, that's a huge number. But then every client is different. Every person comes up with a different brief. How do you guys work around customizing every single nook and corner of the place that you are doing up?
We talk a lot with the clients. We understand their requirements, their briefs very, very well and in detail.
Mm-hmm.
We ask them questions. We are not afraid to ask them questions on how would they want to be, how do they see their space, what is their emotion attached to that space, and everything. That helps us to overall design space for them. And then in our field, it's like 100 of options available.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, so we sometimes go back and forth and work till the time they like the space and they are happy about it.
But then when you have hundreds of options, it also essentially means that more confusion for the client, because when I see a newer thing, I was like, oh, I like this, and that, oh, I like that. When I see a newer thing, I was like, oh, I like this, and that, oh, I like that more. So,
Yes.
people do get confused. Plus, if it's a house, essentially, then the husband and wife, two people making decisions, sometimes even kids making decisions.
Yeah. It is hard.
And it may not be very easy.
It is hard.
Yeah. So
It is hard.
how do you then, which way do you line yourself with that? The husband because he's signing the checks, or the wife because she's the one who's going to, make all the decisions?
So what happens is we then try to give them options. We try to show a couple of options to them.
Okay.
Whatever they feel that, okay, this one we don't like and this is what we like. So there is a process that we follow with a lot of reference images, pictures, designs, sketches, 3Ds and all. And that's how we get to one point where if it's a house, so husband and wife are at the same page, or if it's a corporate client, so the management is at the same
So is one of the hardest parts managing their expectations?
Yes.
Because I could imagine a client comes in and they want everything done tomorrow on no budget.
Oh yes, that is a big stress point for us, and so we are always known to be on time, even if it's execution or design.
So that's what you pride yourself on.
Yes, a lot. So if the sales team has done a commitment, then no questions asked. So if they have committed that tomorrow we have to submit, we work till 5 a.m., 8 a.m. in the morning. We run through the night, we work through the night, and we finish our deadlines.
Prior to your job as an interior designer, decorator, what is your background? Fashion design, architecture? Where did you start off?
It's a totally different field. It is. It's a creative field, and it's a totally different field.
Hang on, sorry, our photographer's just moving your mic. Sorry, go on.
So it's a totally different field. It is about creating interior spaces and not architecturally outside spaces. So that is what this field is. It's pretty underrated, honestly.
Well, I want to know, what are the current trends in the UAE? What are your clients What are the common themes they're looking for?
Current trends are more monochromatic themes, pop of colors, very simple designs, not very loud, and very calm interiors.
So does it also change from location to location, that people living in Marina have a different thought versus people living in Emirates Hills or probably in Deira?
No.
No?
No, it doesn't change like that. It is on person to person.
Okay.
Depends on...
What about nationalities? Are they
Yes. I was going to say that.
some harder to work with or more demanding than others?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's leave that question right there. But I mean, you've been successful for so many years, 20 years you've been in the business, but you're also working with BNI. What is the BNI Gala event that's coming up on October 7th?
So it is, it's on... It's like we're celebrating the members and the chapters, and it's actually a gala fun. So a lot of skits, dance performances and all of that. Everybody comes together. We celebrate each and everybody's achievement as the chapter and as an individual. So I would call it gala fun. It's really nice.
So it's the BNI Gala event, but you call it Gala Fun. That's happening on the 7th of October. Given your experience, I'd love to know, what would you do with our studios if you could? Be honest. Because we've got, I don't know how you describe this, because most studios are designed primarily to be soundproof. They have sound acoustics.
I think soundproofing is very nice. I could not hear you outside. So soundproofing is bang on here. I could not hear, and I'm sure you guys cannot hear us.
Oh,
inside.
a little bit. But
Little bit?
no, I'm kidding. But what do you think would make the warmth in terms of colours and
Do you
studios?
need so much of white light?
Yeah, well, we've got these artificial lights here, but no, I'm always telling the guys, turn them off.
Yeah, so I just feel that if you're sitting here for most of your day, or say like 4 hours in like
we
a
do
day,
9 hours during the cricket.
Yes, so maybe a little more calm and not so bright lights, maybe a calm interiors with a lot of, maybe I would add a little bit of biophilic design, in the sense a little bit of planters and all of that. Little more relaxed.
So there is science behind that to
Yes.
reduce that white light if you're going to be in a specific area for a long period
For
of
a
time.
very long period. So there is science involved, there is psychology involved. In college, we used to study, like there was a whole semester on human psychology, how the space can affect your mind, your productivity, and your performance.
So what lights did you said that would probably bring calmness? Those yellow lights?
Not really yellow, but little dim lights. It's not like yellow, not
Okay.
to make it very gloomy.
Right.
But say 3,500 Kelvin.
Well, we had one announcer in here turn the lights off and light candles, and then the fire the fire extinguishers kept going on, so we got in trouble. But on those tips, what do you think people can do to make their home welcoming? What are some of the tips you can give people that they can just change every day?
Simple tip would be add planters. Go simple. Don't make it very cluttered. And see, colors and all are all by
Individual
choice.
choice,
It's
yeah.
all individual choices. So I personally like very simple colors, white colors, or very light colors, and I like to add a lot of plants.
And what about people like me who love the purples and the mauves and the bottle greens?
I'll give you accent walls somewhere.
Okay, perfect. So it's just one wall, put all your color there and leave the whole house away.
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, if you're looking to fit out to your retail space, maybe it's your commercial space, maybe it's your home, you can get in contact with Creative Lab Interiors. What's the best website to get in touch with you?
Creativelabinteriors.ae.
Perfect. Creativelabinteriors.ae. Chashmi Soni is the interior designer who is part of BNI. Don't forget that BNI Big Gala welcoming event. The big party will be happening on the 7th of October. Congratulations on your success, and thanks
Thank
very
you
much
so
to come in
much.
to share your
Thank
story.
you so much. It
So
was
it's
lovely meeting you guys.
creativelabinteriors.ae.